Okay, hello, hello. You probably didn't expect this category to come. You thought maybe there was going to be some other NLS update or whatever, but nope. I decided to grind level storage for a little while, and I didn't like it very much. Actually, the um the level storage without climbeless was pretty enjoyable, to be honest. There's not that much of a pressure that if you fuck something up, you'll have to wait for 90 minutes or whatever. Uh, so yeah, I liked I like the non-climbeless version of LS, and yeah, mm, I'm going to be trying to describe everything that's happening on the screen, because it's my first level storage, and I want you guys to, if you don't really know how LS works, I want to kinda show you. And keep in mind that this run is anything but optimized, because I just couldn't be bothered, to be honest. I hate this category. I hate this category. I just wanted to get into top 3 and then I'd move to hunting for world record or top 50 in NLS, and then maybe move to other games as well. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, okay, idle. It's literally the same route as in NLS, but you don't have to kill those enemies, so you'll save a little time, and you don't have to go for the orb. Here I actually walk close to this wall because it renders the sequence of chasing here quicker, and and this also saves a little bit of time. So that's something I think it's pretty helpful. But yeah, we're coming to the end of the level. We're getting the talisman and getting the fuck out of here. This is the only thing that we need in LS. So the talisman and then boop, exit level, right? So yeah, there are some ways to get talismans faster. There are some ways to there are some levels where you can't really do that. For example, idle, you just have to go the normal route, I guess. Same with shady, right? So yeah, here we're grabbing some extra gems. Actually, mm, level storage is better uh, in a sense that you don't have to collect as many gems, and I mean climbeless LS, right? You don't have to collect as many gems because you don't have to buy climb, so you don't have to spend 500 extra gems, like searching for 500 extra gems, right? You don't have to waste time on that. This is why climbeless is overall a little bit faster than the climb route. So yeah, the same hovers as in NLS, same chart jumps, stuff like this. Very simple stuff. But here in Colossus, after getting the talisman, we're not going to exit level and buy swim or whatever. We're just going to warp to Summer Forest, and we're going to use the trick called as wrong warp. And basically, if we fly into Glimmer and pause at the exact frame we enter this, so the same idea as with Gulp, right? The game, because there's no cutscene or whatever, the game will be literally fucking confused as to what to do with us. And this is why it flashes between like entering Summer Forest, returning to Summer Forest, those weird positions. And ultimately it can decide to either do a right warp, so put us out of Glimmer portal, or it will do wrong calculation, wrong warp, and it will put us in front of a ocean speedway. So the same idea as with level storage gulp, right? So yeah, this is how we basically skip swimming. There you go, we just do quick hovers and get to the end of the level. So as you can see, probably like Summer Forest in level storage is probably one of the is the most broken world. Like the most broken shit happen here. Like it's kind of nuts that you can finish a homeworld, the first homeworld, with 6 levels in literally 6 minutes and 40 seconds, because that's around like a pretty optimized route. Probably you can even 6.5 minutes, go for 6.5 minutes, right? So yeah. Another trick, also very popular, so basically we go here, drop down there, and we get this turtle close to the wall, so that it will push us through the wall when he goes back. There you go, very simple. And here, because Randy was mad at me that I didn't go for his and Cameron's route, I decided to do it for him. And this is another thing. And if you're wondering how am I swimming and in the water without even having swim purchased, I'm basically not swimming, I'm paddling. And because I didn't like enter that water block, right? I didn't like go into it, I didn't dive into it, I flew into it. So like the game couldn't like forbid me, restrict me from doing that, right? So it just automatically put me in the water, and then because I have no swimming, I was just simply paddling. The same idea is for here in Aquaria. Basically, if we do this, we will be put into the water, so it'd be fucking stupid if we couldn't just move out of here, right? So yeah. Another pixel perfect jump. Unfortunately, here my PB was really good, so I'm losing a little bit of time because I kinda spent some time searching for that perfect pixel. But yeah. We're still on a decent pace, and as you can see, if I didn't fail at Aquaria, and if I get both double hits, it has the potential to be 640. 640 Summer Forest, right? So it's quite a broken world, I guess. But yeah, we're getting into Crash. I was doing this this morning actually, and I didn't practice double hits at all. I just went into the game and said I just want to run some things, I guess. So let's see how my lack of practice pays off. Very good, I missed the first double hit. Cool. Cringe. I was actually debating whether I should go, if I get both double hits, whether I should go and try for a world record in bone dance, but nope. Since I didn't get it, it's fine. I got the second one, so that's good. The time loss is still going to be very significant, but what you can do? What you gonna do? Yeah, 13 seconds almost. So kinda cringe, to be honest. We could have had 640 and we have 650, 659 in fact. But yeah. So next level crystal, blah blah blah. You know what crystal looks like. It's literally the same. You can't really do anything differently. Except of, the only things that change is gem route. Um, because you don't need as many gems here as in NLS, right? And also, orb route, I guess, because you don't go for any orbs over here, right? So this is the only thing that changes, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. Like, the whole idea, mechanics, tricks, and shit like this is pretty much the same. So also torch jump, also soul dupe, also height cap, shit like this, right? Um, before this, I was playing no climbless for like 2 hours or something, and and I might be collecting, like subconsciously be collecting way too many gems than I need. Uh, because really, there are so many gems on your way uh, that you don't even have to sidetrack for any gems in order to, collect enough to buy both Zephyr and Shady. Because you need 800 for them, and you get 400 in Metro itself, so you need only 400 across how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 and 7, because Shady as well. So across 7 levels, you need to collect 400 gems. It isn't a difficult task, let me tell you. Yeah, I wanted to get this vase on the side of Skelos portal, but I realized that I will be going into Skelos right after this anyway, so so that would be pointless. And as I said, the general idea is the same in Breeze as well. So you get onto the window frame, rolly track, onto the boat over here, and then you do the mastless, I guess, but it isn't really a mastless because this boat doesn't have a mast, so yeah. I actually don't know if it's more beneficial to warp out of the levels, those first three levels, instead of leaving them, exiting, right? But yeah, I'm exiting them because I feel like this. Okay, well, as you can see, we already have 200 gems, and we still have like how many? 5 levels to get 200 extra gems. I failed the wall glide here. I was practicing this wall glide quite a lot actually, because I'm really bad at wall glides, right? Uh, and I still missed it. So cool practice, I guess. So by level layout, you should already know that it's going to be climbeless. If you didn't realize it yet, because because usually when you do no climbeless, you go crystal, Metro Skelos Breeze Scorch, I think. At least this is what I do, right? And here, as you can see, you do Crystal Breeze Skelos Metro Scorch. So, yeah. And this Metro is actually really sick, because I'm really bad at flight levels, and I really did amazing in this Metro. I'm super satisfied with how it turned out. I have slightly different route as well, so it's not that optimized, I think. But I'm really satisfied with how it turned out. And here at the last one, you can do perfect pause and then quit without having to wait for this animation of flying up and shit like this, right? But I didn't manage to do it. I was a little bit too early. That's fine though. And we finished Metro with a time of 49 seconds. Like the, built-in level fucking timer. So, yep, climbeless. Okay, very easy. This jump is super free in my opinion. If you have this 90 minutes shit. So yeah, Scorch as well, general idea the same. So you perfect overall to this top ledge over here, and then you wall glide to get the flag up, to get the bridge down, and to get to the end of the level, right? Very simple stuff. You just skip collecting all of these gems, because I'm at this point I'm already fucking overgemmed as heck. So yeah. I need to collect only 130 gems, and this is how many gems you can collect in Shady alone. So it's kinda, it's kinda cringe to be honest. But yeah. We don't have oh, it's not this level yet. I was going to say about something else after we leave Fracture Hills. Uh, so I will say it then. Frac Hills, obviously also general idea the same. Basically, you rescue all 6 of the satyrs and you get the talisman, right? The route is slightly different because you don't have to kill enemies and grab all of these gems. So for example here, I just jump over to the 3rd satyr. Because I don't have to go for the enemies, right? So very simple stuff, we just ignore those enemies, we don't even have to waste our time on flaming them or other stuff. Just need to dodge them. Pretty cool. And yeah. There you go, Frag Hills. Frag Hills done with a good time save. And after we leave Frag Hills, in order to get to Magma, we need. I think it's like 8 orbs. I might be fucking mistaken. It might be even more, over 10. I don't know. To open this door over here. So we're just going to fuck that and jump over to the other side. Because we can. And magma, in magma we have climbeless 2, yep. My recording seems to be really upset that I entered magma, and so am I. Holy shit, it's actually lagging. Okay, it's good now. It's not good. What the fuck? I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Oh, never. We jump over here. Okay, good. And we get damage boost over here. In order to get onto this bridge over here and grab the power up and get to the end of the level. It's usually slightly easier, but we don't have climb, so we have to work around that. But yeah. I really dislike magma in both NLS and in NLS. Climbeless especially. Normal LS it's slightly easier, still not that easy. But in climbeless those jumps are extremely hard. The damage boost is hard, the climbeless jump, so close to the start of the level, and then also jumping onto the, upper this upper lava pool, right? Is also slightly difficult. It's not that much, but you can fail it if you or you can maybe even like touch the lava and making you lose 1 hit point, and then you wouldn't be able to get the damage boost fully because you need 3 damage boosts to get on top of the bridge. But yeah, magma boring level. If I could, I would have just skipped that, but I can't. It's the same shit. We're just here for the talisman, right? So we have to follow Shorty, or rather Shorty has to follow us. And yeah. So, as I said, I don't really like this category. I don't think I'll ever be willing to grind a world record in this category, simply because I don't find it enjoyable. I might actually play it for fun, like speedrun it for fun, because it's kinda, like the general idea is cool because it's way shorter speedrun. Same with Bone. It's all shorter, it's all fun. So for fun, it's sure, of course. But actually optimizing the route and just caring about all of this shit is slightly different, right? Okay, we got through Shady, go us, and we warped out of Shady to Metro, as you can see, and we're quitting the level because now we're going to go to Zephyr. Now we're going to go to Zephyr, and it's just way faster if we just warp to Metro and then go to Zephyr, right? Instead of leaving Shady and just walking all the way over here. Kinda pointless. Okay, well. Zephyr, let's hope we don't fall down. Because I have a tendency to actually fall down into oblivion here in Zephyr, so that's good we didn't do that. And now it's just a formality, I think. I don't think you can really fuck up those jumps. The only thing you can fuck up here is this jump. So on top of these TNT crates. It's slightly difficult, but if you're careful, and nothing should be, you know. Yeah. Well, here I actually warp out of Zephyr instead of leaving it. I know people leave the level, but it's faster to actually warp out, especially since you're going to get teleported to Gulp anyway. And here's level storage, so the main protagonist of the story. And as you can see by the background as well as the sound when we're going to enter, you had this gate open. This means we're in Metro. You can also get put in front of Icy, and that's really bad. Your run is basically over then because you don't have purchased Icy and you will just fall down. So yeah, thankfully we got Metro. And yeah, I think you know how LS works, but if you don't, I'm just going to describe it very quickly. Basically, if you leave the level, the Gulp's Overlook, as soon as you enter it, the same frame, you will be put in front of one of Olden Plains' speedways. And basically, if you enter the speedway, like pause inside the speedway, then quit, and click retry. And after clicking retry, you spam triangle. The speedway level information, so the power ups, supercharge, super flight, shit like this, are going to be stored. Are going to load first, and then the objects will load second. And since you skipped the cutscene, the objects of Gulp's Overlook are going to load faster. So you're just going to have your speedway power-ups in normal levels for free, basically. So yeah. Unfortunately, Ripto managed to get one orb, so I had to wait for another one, but that's fine. And unfortunately, you can get a one cycle with blues, but we didn't get blues at all, so kinda sad. But fortunately for us, Hunter was extremely merciful today, and he kept dropping the orbs pretty frequently. So yeah, now it's just formality. I'm just going to state, spoiler alert, that I will fuck up phase 3, but still it doesn't matter because we have such a big time save already. Basically, I need like 45 I have 45 seconds to get to 3, and like phase 3 is really fast, even if you fuck it up. So yeah, pretty cool run overall. I don't want to see this category ever again, and it might be like the final time might be 21:32. I can't be sure because unfortunately, when you have level storage, the game doesn't recognize that you complete some level requirement, right? Um, so so unfortunate. Um, but I had to manually pause it, so it might be actually 21:32 instead of 33, because the final hit on Ripto is where the time ends, where the timing ends, I guess. And because I had my window of live split selected, I was trying to show the guidebook and the in-game time um, by using my keyboard, and I I did different things on live split. So I, for example, reset the the time and shit like this, right? Um, and also because of that, you are not able to see the in-game time actually. I think it's 15:13. But because I don't have a definite proof, I'm just not going to type it into my run submission. So yeah, there you go. Super run, very cool. I love this category. Goodbye.